Hello and good morning to you. It might not even be morning when you're watching this video. I'm just so silly. This video, my friends, is about moving here to Houston, Texas and surrounding areas. Now, I thought about doing this video for a long time and I was like, there's no way possible that I include everything in one video. One video is not enough. I mean, it takes almost a whole day when driving just to get out of Texas when traveling. I'm a realtor and I have helped a lot of people move to Houston and surrounding areas and also away from Houston. But I'm going to tell you how to get here comfortable. Things I am going to cover today is going to be buying versus renting, school districts, how to pick your neighborhood, how to move your items, and how to pick your realtor. I'm tech savvy, very much tech savvy, and we are going to fly through some of these topics and have you living like a real Texan. Yeehaw! No, I'm just joking about that. But we all don't ride horses here, and there's pretty much no one that have livestock here in the city. Everyone I meet that come to Houston think that, everyone own livestock and wear boots and kill their own chicken for dinner. We are so diverse and multicultural here that all of this is going on and more. Renting versus buying. Let's get started. If your job is relocating you, then you are in good luck if they're offering a relocation packet, because this is going to cut your list in half and you're going to have more assistance also with a realtor. And if they don't offer this, don't worry. I'm a hand holder and I can guide you all the way through it. Some people may have researched the area and got advice from friends and family. A realtor can also send you area information on price ranges and so forth, and also send you listings. And if you have time to come to Houston before you move here, maybe like a month or two, then that's also a plus. But for people looking to rent, this is also a good thing because you're able to see about recreational activities, schools, and knowing if the area will work for you. And if your job is allowing you to be in a corporate rental for a temporary amount of time, then this is also a great thing. But there are numerous amount of apartments here that do short-term leases until you are able to move into your new home. Your realtor should be able to send you a list of corporate rentals and short-term rentals. There is a website also called walkscore.com that allows you to check out the neighborhoods as far as crime, walk safety, and many more. And as you know, crime do happen anywhere. You just have to observe your surroundings. But to my opinion, it can be minimalized if you are in an area where everyone have a common goal, which is working for what they want. Now, as far as school districts, if you have a child or planning to have a child, feel free to come look up the schools in the areas of choice. Call the school on the phone. Verify the address with the zone that goes to their website. And also, give the school a call. Make an appointment. Speak with them. Go on a tour with the school personnel. Walk the child also on the campus. Walk or ride their bike through the neighborhood is also another thing. But you definitely want to make sure that you're knowing the school and the ratings and making sure that your child feel comfortable. Go when the school is in session, when it's time of the school year where all the kids are in school. See who's picking up the children after school. Are the parents involved? Is it stay-at-home moms? Is it school buses? How is everything? That also goes into where your tax dollars are being spent, because our tax dollars goes for the education in the schools. And we have a lot of schools that goes on lots of educational field trips, and the kids are very excited about that kind of stuff. And then you have some areas where they don't have enough funding, and then you have some areas that are more focused on a lot of people putting their children in private schools because of the surroundings and the environment of where tax dollars are going. So if you do not have a kid, think about this also when it goes to reselling your property, because that's another thing. You may not have a kid, but think about who may come along that may buy your property when it's time for you to sell. Every family situation is different, and if your schools are outstanding, then yes, this is something extra that you have brought into the community, and you have a higher chance of selling because everyone want to be in that exceptional, fantastic school for their children. And that's what we do our future for, right? So that's another thing to think about when shopping for your home, seeing what you're buying into. You're buying into a lifestyle. So if you have a golf course, maybe you have a husband that like to be going golfing, or a wife that like to go golf, and you just got to think about that. So the significant other that like to go golf, then you definitely want to check out and see, hey, well, they'll be closer to home because there's a golf course right here, and it won't be a far of a drive. So you're thinking about things that makes your lifestyle better. If you're able to waste less time, if things are time consuming and it's making it less of a time, you have more time on your hands. So those are things just to think about when moving. Another place that you could go on is the DPS website, and they have these sex offenders on there. Now, this website is updated regularly, but regularly, I always roll that R. But the websites are updated regular, and you just got to go on there and see who you're living by, who's registering, because it's not necessarily money. You could have someone that's living with their aunt, uncle, a family member, anyone, and they are a sex offender, and they could be living close by. It also tells the grade level and how they got to that and what the charges were. You could also go to your local police station and have them pull a report on the properties. Let's say it's a house. See how many police calls were called from the house as well. So those are just a few of the things. I could post a list of items here as well. But a realtor cannot guarantee you your safety. They cannot guarantee you if the area is crime. It's just certain things that you have to be, when you're shopping, conscious awareness of. Now, I try to guide all my clients to all of these websites and help them search and see this. Now, another thing is, when the home seller is at home, you can ask them a few of these questions. How is things on at nighttime, or even drive through the neighborhood at night? But again, you will know the area when you're driving through it and doing your research, and your realtor is telling you about it. You will definitely know about the area. Now, as far as moving your items here, think about, do you want to move your heavy appliances, or do you want to sell them and get new appliances once you get here to Houston? Appliances used to last a long, long time, but now appliances are set to say, hey, we're going to expire at this certain time. So then after a certain amount of years, you get a new refrigerator or a washing machine, because we're a consumer atmosphere, and we're always buying, and we're known to buy and get the next new latest technology. So those are just things to think about. Is it worth spending the money on traveling those appliances, or do you sell and get new appliances once you get here? Also, clothing, anything that you think that you may not need, or you're going to be donating once you get here to your location, go ahead and donate it. Get that tax write-off. And those are just things when moving. Are you going to get a pod? Are you going to use a moving company? I have a list of several relocation companies and several pods and containers and all that types of stuff when you're moving from overseas, when you're moving locally. Those are just things, a list, if you're not dealing with a relocation company, that a realtor can get for you as well when they're offering full services. And I'm a realtor that offer full services. Now, when picking your realtor, if you've interviewed a realtor and know when you're buying and when you're renting as well, your realtor is free of charge to you. You don't want to call the realtor that's on the property that's listed, because that realtor is representing the person that have the property up for grabs. So they're representing the client that is selling the house or leasing the house. And also for apartments as well. If you're going to do a short-term stay or even for a whole year, you want to have a realtor escort you to the apartments or give you a list. That list is going to save so much time, and it's going to have all the apartment specials, what their rates are going for, and those rates change like every 2 weeks to a month. So they're always constantly changing and they're always offering specials. And hey, it's always nice to save a month worth of rent, or have a special application, no application fee and stuff like that. So a realtor would definitely be able to give you those type of things. Now, if you're searching for a home, there's a lot of realtors on har.com. HAR will tell what they have sold, and also will give you kind of like a video presentation of the realtor. This is by the Houston Association of Realtors. The realtors pay a fee to be an associate of this website, and they're verified, their license is verified, their company is verified, and this fee is a good substantial amount every year that a realtor pay to be a part of this association. I'm a part of the association as well, and it just let people know that they're safe when searching, that this person is accredited, and the more safe your client feel, the more they're going to use you, right? Whenever I'm buying a service or a product, I like to make sure that it have a warranty, basically, and it's from a source that I'm always known to buy things from, that the product is from a authorized dealer. So like if I'm going to go buy something that I know that I'm spending a good amount of money on and investing into my days of my time, then I definitely want to make sure that my product is from a legible source. So definitely go to har.com. Check out different realtors on there and pick your realtor from there. Now, if you have any other questions, feel free. If you think it's a dumb question, no question is dumb. If you think that it's a long question, I'm worth reading it, feel free to email me at yourtexanrealtor@gmail.com. I look forward to speaking with you, and thanks for checking out my video, and I look forward to seeing you here in Houston, Texas, or the surrounding areas. And some of these surrounding areas are not far from Central Houston. So you have some areas that's Katy, Sugarland, you have the Woodlands, and you have Clear Lake. So you have a lot of different areas, and just ask about them. I know about all the areas. I'm a native Houstonian, and I have lived in every area. I bought my first property when I was 21, and I just continue to invest and help investors as well. So it's definitely a great thing. Real estate is my life, and I love it. And I love talking about properties and real estate and the market. Feel free to email me, Cheryl Castillo, and I look forward to seeing you and talking with you soon. Thanks. Bye.